All right, here's the truth. I'll keep it a stack. 1079 might be the greatest One Piece chapter of all time. And it has been non-stop heat from that chapter onwards. Oda is really cooking up a Valhalla feast, and you love to see it. But wait! Oda has made one fatal flaw in every chapter so far since 179. The titles are ass. The titles suck. It is unbelievable how the title could spoil so much for the chapter itself. Very similar, let's say how some cats that do anime only One Piece reactions, they exist, they're real. And some of these cats choose to skip the openings because the openings of the One Piece anime tend to spoil future material. Like, remember the first opening Wano Country? Like, they literally spoiled Kaido as a dragon. It's like, no way! And that's the way I kind of feel going into these chapters. Because it's been 3 times now in 3 different streams, which, by the way, of course, you know where to go. Where? On my not only Cole Requiem channel, but also for the post-stream discussion on where my twitch.tv channel, all links in the description box down below. And if you don't know now, we are smooth sailing with the Kingu-san channel for the anime reaction content. So this season of anime, of course, One Piece consistently now with that channel. Things are flowing very nicely. Also tackling past seasonal stuff too, like Vinland Saga, soon Blue Lock, and My Hero Academia Season 6. Now, we have literally a title that would have spoiled me if not for the chat. The chat said, hey, yo, King, my headphones are dying, Jesus. My chat said, hey, yo, King, do not read the title again. So I had to block it out. And when you read through the chapter, not knowing what's going on with the title, great, outstanding. But then when you double back to the title, it's like, dude, if I knew that this chapter was gonna be about Kuzan, the 10th captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. What? Last chapter, the legendary hero. Hello?
Who is your favorite fearless hero?
1079, Shanks. Oda's gotta do better with these titles, yo. Like, Oda, like, what happened to being vague? What happened to a fluttering leaf in the wind? Or a drop in the bucket? A frog that cannot see? Some of that sort. What happened to that? Now I feel like it's the reason why Crocodile wants Pluton. Like, wait, yo, hold up. Why Monkey D. Dragon killed his wife. Like, yo, what are you doing? These titles are wild. So Oda will just bring that down. But outside of that, the chapter of itself, muy bueno. First of all, Kuzan is the 10th Titanic captain. It's not Caribou. It's not York. Yo, it's not Uroge. What? Really? It feels like it's the most, because it was the most obvious choice. But it felt like it was out of place for like various reasons. But no. It was Kuzan. I know that people want to say, well, City of the Rain is like number 2 in terms of strength, but I mean, Kuzan is a confirmed Titanic captain of the... I mean, by default, you kind of want to give it to Kuzan, not City of the Rain, right? I mean, former admiral over here, yo. So, and the one that pressed the Kainu hard for 10 days. And City over? It's tough. It's a tough call. But the fact that Oda said it was, I guess that was kind of in a way validates a little more so what we got in the last chapter about Sword and how Sword are what he says that they are. Now that we know that Kuzan is seemingly like on board with Blackbeard's whole shtick, he's not, as far as I can tell right now, he's not trying to do a play to save Kobe and none of, like, Hibari got fring, and Itsukanu's daughter, woo-wee, Yeah. If I can't kill the man himself, I'm going for his kids. Hibari, frozen over. Oh my God. And then afterwards, what happened? I can't even leave and get Kobe because that makes Blackbeard look bad. Like, he's fully on board, yo. So it's interesting, and it does give more credence to what he said in the last shit about Sword. But that feels somewhat misguided in a way because, again, we've got evidence before in the past that Sword were down low, undercover, and so on and so forth. Like, did Kizaru punt the ever-living piss out of Drake in the pre-time skip, knowing that he was a Sword member? What? Honestly, it's just weird. Because Drake got the worst treatment out of all the Superhero back then. He got the slow motion thing in the anime. I don't know. Let's just say for timing that Kuzan's still like not fully on board. He's still doubting to a degree, but right now it seems like he's fully on board. And that Blackbeard and Kuzan meeting is fairly interesting. Comedic bits here, and then we have Blackbeard talking about like his sense of freedom. Right, we all profit from having our own agendas. That's what makes us pirates. So Blackbeard now giving us a greater sense of his view of freedom and that kind of stuff. So it is interesting, and Kuzan, whether he's actually fully on board or not too sure, but what's for damn sure is that it doesn't matter for Garp. Garp is not hesitating at all, okay? He has not lost his way, which I feel like harkens back to what, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel what he's saying here, before Garp devastates Aokiji with a blue hole, I feel what he's talking about, maybe refer to what Rayleigh said about to not doubt. That is what hockey is, like way back when, at the end of the pre-time skip. Kuzan, former admiral, has, quote, lost his way or been swayed by nefarious individuals, Blackbeard, and is seemingly on board. So I'm going to assume that the fight's gonna continue. I do not think that Garp one-shotted Aokiji, Kuzan, and I think we're gonna see this fight kind of play out. I mean, I'm hoping we're gonna see it play out for a bit longer, because wouldn't it be sad as all hell to go back to Egghead Island right now, and let's say we're back to seeing Luffy and Zoro fight against Lunarian Seraphims, and it's like, yo, really? So we've had all this stuff with Shanks, Garp, Aokiji, Galaxy Fist, Blackbeard flashback, and then these cats still fighting against still fighting against Seraphim? Oh, man. Man, oh man. So that's probably possible. But the fact of the matter is that Garp, Studley, like to see it. Once again, we're in the final saga of the story. So characters that are normally in my top 30 because of predominantly portrayal reasons, people like Garp need to start having that portrayal phased out mostly for feats, and we're getting that slowly but surely, which again is a good thing. He does blitz Kuzan, whoa, and he seems to be using the Rokushiki move for fast move at speed, the shave technique. And I know folks, oh, slow, yeah. Of course. The end of the chapter versus the beginning of the chapter, what did I say? Fodder that, yo, what? Fodder dudes, counts, are still up and about after the Galaxy Impact. There was some random Street Fighter guy that has Queen the Plague's hairstyle, like his little cousin. He's still like, I'm never gonna forgive you, Garp, with the bump on his head. Wait, what? Like I've been saying for years, constantly, over and over again. Garp is strong, but he is not the same man he once was. He's not. And for some reason, I'm the bad guy when I point this out time and time again. Why do I say that? Because that's what he said. And then Garp is good. Garp is really damn good. However, I'm not going to wait. However, here comes the but.
We know you hate Garp, man.
Whoa. That's not true.
You hate Garp.
Whoa.
Oh,
I have been on paper. I've acknowledged that Garp, I think, is one of the best written characters in the series. Like, I love Garp as a character. I think Garp is actually better than Ace, better than Doflamingo, better than a lot of characters. I think he's really good.
Yeah.
However, in terms of power, I don't know why folks always forget the idea that he himself admitted that he was only like half strength when he threw the cannonballs. Like, he only mustered that much strength. And we get more confirmation in this chat that's the case. I mean, it's like I don't know. Like, I don't know what more I could do. Oh, well, but you meant that he was weak. He's been in my top 30 for like 5-6 years consistently. Anyone in the top 30 by default ain't weak. Hello? What did Omni-Man say to Mark? Think Mark. Hello? Obviously, duh. So
Okay.
Garp is good, but I mean, I think that Garp is like he's still in my top 30. He's still strong as shit. So it. Look, I need to see. Here's what would be like a true game changer. If Garp thoroughly beats Kuzan 1v1, that is most likely a game changer. Because there's a question on, let's say, if Kuzan is as strong as he used to be from, let's say, back in the pre-time skip. I would say yeah, but I'm not too sure. I lean towards yeah, but I could be wrong. If that's, let's say, no to 2, then I have to lower Kuzan. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. But if he does beat Kuzan nonetheless, I think that we can raise Garp. Because Garp is in the top 20. If he beats Kuzan, top 15, not impossible. Not impossible. Not possible. So, overall, I think that this chapter had a lot of heat to it for damn sure. Of course, at the end of the chapter, we knew that Zehahaha was gonna beat Law. And on the ground, huff huff, blowing no houses down. But Beppo, what? Chopper. He says he's not too sure if it's gonna work. But this Rumble Ball having an energy steroid effect that then activates his Sulong in broad daylight.
No, he didn't! He created a moon!
I'm also going to assume gigantified him too in some way. Because Blackbeard's a big dude. I remember the Twitter guy said, I think it was Adam who said it was like, he's like 12 feet tall. Blackbeard is 12 feet tall. He's big, man. He's huge. And he is literally looming over. Like, Blackbeard is the size of his own paw. Beppo's Sulong paw. He appears to be actually bigger than both Inu and Neko when they transformed into Sulong form. And unlike Kid and his crew, they didn't submit. They didn't surrender. They continued to fight through and through until the bitter end. And then when push came to shove, let's get Law, and he is Michael Phelpsing to another island. He's doing the same thing that Rayleigh did to get to Ruskaina. Not Ruskaina. Yeah, to Amazon Lily, basically. Well, through the combat, wherever it was. What? No. So where Beppo goes from now, well, I'm not too sure. Maybe he runs to the cross guild. I do not want to see Law with the Shrats. Please, come on. It's been like most of the post-time skip. This man's existence alone trumps Chopper's whole thing. And that's the tip of the iceberg with this guy. Law's been great. Law's been stuck. He's been phenomenal. But we don't need Law anymore. Let's move on. Let's focus on the main Strat crew. Take Law to Wano Country, and then he joins the Samurai as a part of like the Strat Grand Fleet in the future. Like he pulls up with Yamato in the future. Fine, whatever. But Law and his crew get vastly more credit than Kid and his crew. Now again, to be fair, Shanks. Yeah, it's God King. Fair enough. But damn, they did a lot better and they did not surrender, as far as I can tell. Sachin and Penguin, the boys, they'll escape somehow, some way. All right. Trust in the North Blue. Trust in them. Okay, let's see. They may come back in the future alive. Way more likely unless it's Kid's crew. That's because Kid's crew got wiped out in one go, which was delectable. But then finally, of course, what is absolutely delectable, what is undeniably some foreshadowing, blatant foreshadowing. That cover story, that color cover, yo. I see lads asleep, but one man with blonde hair. And that cookbook, woo! A crown? Nani? COC? What? Cooking? Oh my God. Listen, man, it's 2023. Grow up, baby. Grow up and just embrace the love from all sides, yo. Your boy is not okay. There were too many clips from that stream. The point here is that I'm looking at Sanji's cookbook. COC. Conquer. A conqueror.
A conqueror.
We've said this before. We've done videos before. And I don't think it's the type that folks would assume it would be the case, but I wouldn't, you know what? Maybe more content in the future. Maybe. Because I already did a video on Sanji and Shanks and similar abilities. Oh, man. Let's go. Oh! You'll have to see it. Blackbeard's correct. When it comes to agendas, oh, yeah. Let freedom ring. And it's ringing quite loudly today.